Hey everybody, welcome to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. I just want to start out by saying thank you for tuning in, but this is a recorded personal reading for somebody, okay? So if the energies or the messages or the epiphany resonate with you, then it also will be a personal reading for you also. Okay, so remember, I do follow Vedic Sidereal for my channel, okay, not Western. So the way that I name my zodiac or my cards is going to be different. Um, so this reading, I will call her Ms.Sweet, and the birthday for her is 6/25, okay, 1986. And the energy that the other energy she want me to read for is 4/2/1985. Okay. And I do add and subtract and do all type of things for my birthdays and numbers and numerology. So, Miss Sweet, for my channel, you will be a Gemini, okay? And you will pick up the characteristics of a Taurus. So you would be air and have a lot of earth for as the second backing. Now, I didn't do your natal chart because I don't have your exact time of birth or the other person's exact time of birth, okay? So I'm just going on the birthday that you gave me. So the person that you're thinking about, they would be a Pisces and they would pick up the energy of Aries, okay? So you would be air and earth, Gemini, and on the cusp of Taurus. And the other person would be Pisces, a water sign, and pick up the fire energy of Aries. Yes. Okay. So when I add up your birthday, um, all the numbers, I get a 37, and I add that again, and that would be a 10. Okay. When I add up the other birthday you gave me, it would be a 29, and I add that again, it would come up to an 11. Okay. Now, it's no such thing as an 11 in the tarot. So to me, that would be a 10 plus an ace of wands, ace of swords, ace of cups, um, spirituality type of energy for one to carry over for the spiritual guidance of a person that holds the energy for new beginnings. Okay. A type of person that would be a soulmate. Okay. Not saying that you're not, but just the way that the other person's birthday that you gave me, how that equals up. Okay. So if you do chime on, I think I have my comments disabled because I won't be able to answer anything. But I think they come up after I save the video, so I can read them after. So if you do chime on and try and ask a question, I may not, I can't read it because I will start to be channeling, and I don't want to break my energy. But I will, if anybody do comment and anybody watching, just like my reader today, I do pick people in the comments, okay, for free readings, okay. I also got a special going on for 2 questions for 7 and 4 questions for 10, okay, up until the end of June. My guides haven't told me if they wanted me to continue it for July or not, okay. I may have to because of the eclipse. Okay, Miss Sweet. So your first cards that came out was Mars, South Node, and fourth house. Okay. So by you being a Gemini, okay, I'm not sure if you know this or not, but by me following Vedic Sidereal, I believe Mercury and Mars has been sitting in your chart. So as being an air sign of the Gemini, okay, communication is huge to you. Okay. As an air sign, that is what you are. Okay. Uh clarity, thoughts, and communication. Okay, the swords. So by Mercury itself being sitting in your zodiac sign, you may have had a lot of communication problems or arguments lately over the past 2 months since Mercury and Mars, or at least Mars, has been sitting in your zodiac sign. Okay. And things that you were saying, the other person was kind of taking it the wrong way. Okay. Or not heeding the understanding or the insight of what you was trying to tell them or express. Okay. And by that happening, by Mars giving you the energy and the action to reveal yourself and trying to express your feelings and your thoughts, it may have came out wrong with Saturn over there, because Saturn was over there too. Okay. So Saturn, of course, like I say in all my videos, is a planet about teaching. Okay. Wanting us to learn the life lesson of what you're going through. And then once you learn that life lesson, Saturn will then bless you on down the road. Okay. Saturn is not going to give you an immediate blessings or A plus because you learned the life lesson dealing with your karmic soulmate. Okay. That's more like Jupiter. Okay. And Jupiter also is still retrograde until like the second week of August. So that would be your seventh house, which came out right here. Okay. Whether married or not, seventh house talk about marriage. Yes. Um, But the only thing I want to say about Mars, I call it like instigator planet a little bit, because Mars will give you the drive and the action for you to push forward and be confronting of your emotions and thoughts and feelings. But Mars doesn't really stay around for you to see about the consequences of that push forward or that action, or you confronting the person. Now, this also can be at work, it can be with family, it can be with anybody. Okay. But Saturn is always there for you to pay the consequences of your confronting, of the drive and the push that Mars is there, um, giving you to force yourself to express your emotions and thoughts and feelings. And that may be exuded or exhibited here of an argument I see that may have taken place in your fifth house of dating, probably most likely with the person of the birthday that you gave me. Okay. So yes, by Saturn being there, okay, you have been sitting in a level of anxiety and sitting in your emotions and feelings. Okay. Now that more pertains to me as a water sign, but you are picking up the characteristics of earth and air. Okay. So, but Saturn is still there. Okay. Uh, and Saturn also still will be there for a while in a lot of different zodiac signs, especially in about the next couple of weeks. Okay, when we get ready to have this eclipse. So when that happens, you're going to go more like the Six of Cups here, to a nostalgic moment or attitude where Saturn is going to ask you to try and reconsider, to to remember, because it's retrograde. Okay. Mercury is also going to be retrograde. So communication is going to be shot to hell. Okay. Um, Whatever you say, people are going to take it wrong. Okay. By Mercury going retrograde and Saturn also being there, it may still cause you trouble. You still will be sitting in a sense of anxiety because of this eclipse coming up. And that eclipse energy, and I'm going to tell this everybody when I do the July 1st to the 15th readings, y'all bi-weeklies, that energy will sit of that eclipse for like 5 months. Okay. It's not going to be over in like a week or two. That energy of that eclipse causing you to remember and reconsider and think about how you can mend, on how you maybe have broke up bad with an ex or something like that. Not bringing the ex back to you, but to part in good ways. Okay. Because that's what Saturn and Jupiter wants you to do. And by Mars being there, okay, Mars is going to give you the energy and the drive and the action of trying to confront your feelings to a ex, okay, after this is eclipse, July the 2nd, for the next 5 months. Those next 5 months is going to have you sitting in your feelings a little bit, wanting you to kind of rectify the problem, not necessarily get back with the ex, okay, but to rectify the problems so you can move forward in your new beginning, okay, and that person also. But if the other person is not open to that idea, you still do what you need to do, okay? You still do that because that will bless you in your next relationship. So your other card that came out was the fourth house. So your home and your stability and your support, what makes you feel secure right now is an emphasis for you, or will be, okay? As you did things in the past may not work for you right now, especially with this eclipse coming up and the energy of the eclipse lasting about 5 months, okay? So that's almost what, until December, January, okay? So that length of time is the universe giving you time to kind of reflect and think back on the problems, on the obstacles, on the challenges that you and the last person that you was with, okay, if they are ex, and I'm just speaking for everybody right now, to kind of rectify the problem, uh, put a lid on it and close it up, and you know, bury it like they do back in the 90s or something like that. um when they was doing the time capsule thing, okay, to put it to rest, because that's going to help you with your karma for your next relationship on down your artistic records or your path of where you're going, okay? So right now I feel that you need to keep some type of positive energy around you, okay? You need to surround yourself with positive people, situations, and avoid negativity. That's starting from the time that you watch this video up until December, January, as much as you can, okay? Because when this retrograde time hit, or this eclipse, where both of them after July the 2nd, is going to be imperative that you keep away from negative energy and negative people, because with these Mercury there causing problems in electronics, electricity, the Wi-Fi, internet, communications, okay, is going to cause you also with Mars for you to act before you think. It's gonna Mars there gonna cause you to act before you communicate, okay, or not think about what you're about to say. Because once you put those words out there, is no turning back. Okay. That can also go, I don't know why they just told me, for the people that you work around at your job, when you're talking to your boss, when you're talking to customers, okay. Just keep this in the back of your mind, okay. I'm going through an eclipse. This planet is going through an eclipse. Mercury is in my zodiac sign. Mars is going to cause me to confront, or be in a confronting uh, attitude or spirit. And I need to think about my words before I say them. And I need to try and control the energy of Mars sitting in my zodiac sign, for me not to push forward, and then I have to worry about all these consequences later. Okay. You really need to stay very grounded and rooted right now, for the next 5 to 6 months. It's going to be very imperative, because you had a lot of those cards to come out here. Just trust in the energy and the information that I'm telling you, okay? But still thrive forward and push forward. Allow Mars to give you the energy, okay, and the force to push forward with your life, but not in a confronting way, okay? I do see that you're waiting on some type of important information here. I believe that it's more toward this love relationship rather than a job, okay? But right now, I feel you're in a sense of contemplation time. It can be also about your career. But I feel it's more about this relationship, because the way that this relationship left or will be moving, or you leaving it, okay, is going to be imperative on how you deal with your emotions once this happens. And this relationship may be one of the ones that is eclipsed away after July the 2nd. Okay. I still feel or see that you want to stand your ground, okay, or be very stubborn as the characteristics of your Taurus side of yourself, okay? But your side of Gemini, you're very open to communication, okay? You're very open to the communication, but you're lost in your thoughts and your feelings or revelations. That's why the earth is asking you to stay rooted and grounded in your emotions. You need to connect with your emotions. Now, you may have water in your chart, and I always say this, even though you're an air sign, you're going to have earth, like I said about the Taurus, okay? You're going to have a water and a fire. But since I don't know your exact birthday, I don't know what the other uh, water and fire energy for yourself and the other person that you told me about, okay? But I do see your water energy and some of your fire energy coming out here also, okay? Now, while you are going through this eclipse time, and this really is like a mini 5-month reading for you, okay? That you need to get the messages and the epiphanies out of this. I really need you to connect with your emotions. You need to see beyond the current situation right now, okay? Because you're in a sense of contemplation time, or of whether you should try to reconnect with your emotions and trying to have a reconnection with this person, okay? Or should you connect with your emotions and move forward, okay? But your energy, your reading is asking you actually to move forward for a new start, a new beginning. But this is just your reading. Whatever you decide to do is up to you, okay? I do see that you also need to dream bigger than what this relationship has shown you or what you have been in this relationship here. It's time for you to dream bigger, because your next path or on down the line, the universe has things that's larger than what you are trying to connect here with. Okay. And the air side or the Gemini side of you may intuitively, or your intuition, know and understand that, okay? But you're trying to maybe want to see if you can still kind of hang on to this relationship. And I believe that it may have been a good sex partner, but you need to connect with your emotions and have the strength and the courage to release this burden, which was an emotional burden of this relationship. Okay. You need to dream big. Okay. Expect a miracle for change by January. Okay. Start in January. So the beginning of 2020. It may seem long, but about time you start to heal your heart here, you will be ready for your new path, your new beginning. Okay. I see that you are a powerful healer, which you are. Keep up the great work. That is the Gemini side of you. Two of Cups that came out here. But actually, the Two of Cups came out for your person you gave me the birthday for. So I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But see yourself, dream bigger, okay? See beyond the current stuff that's going on right now. I need you to dream bigger as the Gemini of the air sign that you are, okay? Make plans right now and focus. Now, with this retrograde going on, with Mars and Mercury and all this stuff going on, you will not be able to, or it's not a very good idea to start new projects to get married, to change jobs and all that stuff there. You're going to have to sit in the energy or the placement that you are in right now, actually, until 5 months pass by. Okay. That's just my advice. But the sun card I see is here, okay, to help give you enlightenment that's going to eventually give you that contentment and that happiness and that healing that you need and looking for, okay? And it's going to help you to shield yourself and your heart so that you can make plans and focus on those plans that you need to do for those dreams that you are have been thinking about. Okay. Now I also see you have been trying to stay strong in your faith, okay, which is very good. But I still see you're waiting on some type of important information. I believe it's the contact or the answer that this person you feel may have for you. Okay. Now, I do see, well, let me get that. I do see that you have been evaluating your heart because you know your heart is healing. Okay. Maybe over some type of third party situation because I had my other card to come out when I was pre-shuffling, but I put it back. Okay. Um, I see you're valuing or learning to value your self-worth even more. Okay. Noticing that you as an air sign, first of all, is very, well, everybody is very precious, but your heart is very precious, you know. So I really see that you are learning and understanding that a little bit at a time. Okay. So, and you also had your stargazer card to come out here, which also says again that you need to set your standards and your sights higher. Okay, this is like the star card, which is another air sign. Okay, to fulfill those wishes and hopes and dreams that you have really just been dreaming about. Because your other card about being a facade came out. These dreams and manifestations that you have been thinking about, they can come true here and they will come true. It's just that this relationship that you went through, okay, has you in a sense of healing your heart right now and a level of practicing forgiveness, okay? And I feel that that forgiveness is going both ways for yourself to them, and you are hoping that they will also give you a level of forgiveness. If they don't, they really need to, because that also is going to help heal your heart. Okay. And what I had just talked about the 5 month period of trying to put the lid or the cap on an ex or a relationship and settle those emotions so you can continue to heal your heart and to move forward. Okay. But I do see you still very passionate about this person. And I believe that this person, okay, and this sign of the wolf also is a symbolism of the animal totem, okay, with the full moon of Taurus here. So it says, unleash the wild within. But I feel that this was more towards your passionate level or your sexual encounter, okay? Now, you may have started out this relationship just as friends with this person. If you haven't, then I feel that this friendship card says make a date for play with one or more friends. So, first of all, I feel that you've been kind of to yourself, okay? The Taurus side of yourself have been kind of in the house, not mingling, not going out, not being very associate with your friends, okay? Because I feel that you was more waiting on an answer, secluding yourself, okay? I didn't see the Hermit card. Well, yes, I did. Hold on. But I feel that you were sitting more in the energy of really waiting to see what was going on with this relationship here before you decided to move on and have a new beginning here. Okay. But if not, let me pull this up a little bit. But if not, I do see you will have a new friendship or a new beginning, a new start soon. But it's not going to be right now because you need to finish healing your heart first. Okay? Whether you feel that you do or not, you do. Okay? Now, it can just be over the lack of communication, the arguments that you had, and I see the Seven of Swords. So somebody was cheating. But I already said about the third party situation, though. I already kind of knew that. Now, your first cards here in your first house is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now, this small card is going to be the clarifier, but it's the clarifier from the other person's birthday that you gave me. So instead of doing them a separate spread on the other side of the table, I just clarified it with this one. So I feel that you are stuck in your emotions. What I said at the beginning of the video. Okay. You may not have decided to walk away fully out of this relationship. Now, y'all may be separated, or the other person may have left, or you may have left, but your emotions are still there. You're still kind of swimming in your emotions as this other person, as the zodiac sign, as a Pisces. So it's kind of like, in a way, this card, this small card, was supposed to be the clarifier for the other person. But when I start to look at these cards, they seem more like they're you instead of the other person. Okay? But I feel that you have not chosen to move through or move toward calmer waters, or to stabilize or connect with your emotions, if this card is you. But I put the cards out as the big one is you and the small one is the other person. But remember, you're Gemini and Taurus. So this will be you as the Empress. This would be Libra and Taurus here. And the cups, the Eight of Cups in reverse, would be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So, and as I look more at the cards, I'm feeling that these small cards are you now. So actually, once you play this reading, you can actually reverse the energy, because the way I'm looking at these cards now, I feel more that the small cards are you instead of the big card. But some of the big card tarot, I feel you're exuding some of that energy also. So this person of the birthday that you gave me as the Empress in reverse, um, they may have felt like you didn't see them as being caring and nurturing. Okay. And that may have affected your emotions, especially the Taurus side of you. Okay. Because this person also may have Earth in their chart, but I don't have their exact birthday, birth time. But everybody, like I said, gonna have air, fire, water, and earth in their chart. So this may be them with their earth sign coming out as the Empress, saying that they felt like you didn't see them as very caring and nurturing. Okay. And wasn't able to express their feelings also. Your second card, now see what I was saying? But your first card here, that's your first house, and that's their first house. So that's how they seen you, as that you didn't want to connect with your feelings, and you kind of held your feelings within and didn't really express them. That would be the Taurus side of you, okay? Not the Gemini, because the Gemini side of you will communicate and put your thoughts out there, okay? Trying to get to the root of the problem. But that person didn't see you as that, okay? And you didn't see the other person as very nurturing and caring, a type of caring person. And you probably also then see them as the mother type, okay? Or in their sense of feminine energy here. I don't know why I feel that this may be a same-sex reading, but if it is, okay. But if it's not, then forgive me. But I've thought about that a couple of times here. Your second house. See how you came up as the Hierophant? Okay. You wanted a strong commitment and you wanted a strong relationship here. You may have even wanted marriage. But at some point in time, this Two of Cups was in the upright. But now the way that you started to see this person was that they wasn't in love with you anymore and that y'all wasn't on the same page far as commitment, trust, um, structure within the relationship, because this card would be a Pisces, okay, which is the other person, and this would be you as the Taurus here. Third house of communication. I felt like this is you, okay? You're sitting in a level of anxiety or stress. And you did have that card again come out here, where that you're all in your head looking and waiting for information here, because we have the owl there. See the owl sitting in the window? The owl is about information, okay? Wisdom. You're waiting or trying, or the universe is trying to help you gain wisdom and understanding about why you're allowing yourself to sit in this sense of anxiety. You're stressed. You ain't getting no sleep at night. The same thoughts are running through your head over and over and over again. Okay. And you may have also communicated some things with Mercury sitting in your chart for Gemini. Okay. Um, some type of confronting communication, okay, because it was coming out with the force of Mars, but you wasn't really trying to be confronting. You was just trying to get wisdom and understanding, because you don't want to sit in this element of stress, okay. Now they had the death card in reverse. So their communication to you as a Scorpio, okay, they can still have Scorpio in their chart, and this is you as air, Gemini. Um, they may have said to you at some point in time that they didn't want to end this relationship, okay? But you still seen them as not being on the same page, and probably not loving you. So that also is another sense of anxiety, because you're seeing them, okay, I don't see you very nurturing and caring to me right now. So how can you communicate to me that you don't want to stop this relationship here? So that puts you back in your head of stress and anxiety again. So in your home fourth house, which talks about what makes you feel secure, okay, your family, how you did things in the past, okay, and also your level of support. I feel that this is you as the energy of Taurus, okay, that you can take care of yourself. You're have been grounded before, but I feel that you're more grounded once you have a secure home or in a stable relationship, the Hierophant card. And it does keep you grounded. Okay. You can concentrate on your job. You can concentrate on bringing money in. You're very lucky. Okay. When it comes to stability. Okay. So I don't see you having any problems with that. So I don't see that you're moving anytime soon. If you thought about it, now is not the good time. If you can't move before July the 2nd, don't do it. You're going to have to wait to the beginning of the year, okay? Because eclipses does not favor any type of change. Remember that, okay? So also that tells me that your money in your home is going to be stable for right now, okay? But this other person had the Three of Swords. So then again, to me, that's you as the heir. Okay. But they also may have air in their chart. So if y'all was living, I believe at some point in time, this person has been in your home, or you were living actually with this person, or they was over your house a lot. Okay. Something happened at the house that broke their heart. Now, it can be that they felt heartbroken over, maybe they was jealous of you. Okay, that they seen you more stable and able to secure yourself, be the level of support for you and them. Okay. um all type of things go with the Three of Swords. It's not all about third party situations. Okay, but something could have happened in the home that challenged the stability and support that you had with this person. Okay, because I see that this person is not really messaging you right now, also with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is your fifth house of dating. You're all in your feelings. You don't know whether you should stay and wait on information about this relationship. Okay, if it's really broken off or not, or should you, because the last time that y'all had connection, it was an argument and conflict. Okay, and this person, the other person, felt like they didn't win the battle, but you felt like you won the battle, or you felt like you won the war. Okay, they felt like they didn't win the battle or the argument, but it was left for you stuck in your feelings, though, the Moon card. Okay, and all of this could have taken place over the past two full moons, which is starting in May and June the 17th. But also Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So to me, again, the cards are kind of flipped because swords is air. So I feel that this argument or battle that you went through with this person, okay, possibly over support, possibly over not a structured or on the same page of love and the direction and the stability of a strong commitment with this person, okay, and heartache, heart being heartbroken. I feel that it broke out into an argument, okay? And you made this person get in their feelings. And they have been holding on to their feelings and not revealing them to you. And by them not doing that, okay, that makes you feel like you didn't win the battle or the war either. Okay. Also, if your mom is alive, you need to contact your mom. So, your seventh house, Jupiter, which is retrograde sitting in Scorpio. And Scorpio did come out at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So your seventh house is Jupiter, which is retrograde until the second week of August. So even I believe at some point in time you've seen this person as like marriage material, because we just don't date just to date people. Okay. If we break up, okay, we break up. But you still see characteristics in a person that you date as, oh, I think I can marry that person. Okay. Maybe not right now, but maybe in the future or something. Okay. We just don't date to date. We look, when we date people, we look for those characteristics as a husband or as a wife material. Okay. And the Empress does represent Venus. So you did see this person as marriage material, as the one for you, Hierophant and Two of Cups and the Empress. That's why you can't believe, or that person can't believe also, that this relationship did not work out. Now, in your sixth house, this talk about your job also. I feel that these both are exhibiting fire signs, the wands, okay? But I feel that this is you as the Knight of Wands because you had your passion card to come out here. So you're very sexually or very passionate for this person, or that the Gemini side of you and some Taurus, okay, you have a very passionate sex drive here. Okay. Also, this can represent your health. Okay. So if you were coming out of a bad, well, I see you sitting in stress. So, but you will move forward. Okay. But right now you're not having victory regarding your health because you're in a mental health state right now. Okay. With the Six of Wands in reverse, you and this other person. You're not in a six of victory in your sixth house because I feel both of you are going through mental stress. Okay. But I feel that you will push forward though. That's why you had the trust and thrive here, the deer. Okay. You will push forward better than this other person with the Knight of Wands. I also see that, and we're going to do your sexual tarot and we're going to wrap it up. I do see that if you maybe reach out to this person, well, you're looking for another sexual encounter with this person, actually. If you can, you will with the Knight of Wands. You also may be very passionate in the job that you're in right now, okay? Even though you may not be seeing a lot of success, but you're not going to be able to change right now. If you can't change jobs before July the 2nd, just stay passionate in what you're doing, okay? Remember to make future plans and to stay focused on what you're doing right now. Stand your ground as a knight, okay? Because now you're about to graduate into a king, okay? So in your seventh house, I'm sorry, that was your sixth house. In your seventh house, you feel very nostalgic because you're missing this person spiritually here, okay, as a partnership. And they are refusing to see the love, okay? That's why the Two of Cups also is in reverse. That same cup that's there is this same cup here, the Two of Cups. But they feel like that offer of the love that they're looking at it as a sense of confusion. Also, you're looking at it as a sense of facade or a sense of nostalgic. Okay. Like you really, that's why this friendship card also came out, because you have been around this person where that even through, I believe, your kundalini or your sexual encounter with this person, it made you feel very connected. Six of Cups, like you known this person before, but this person didn't really see that as you did. Okay, that's the air sign of you, um, being very intuitive. Now your eighth house, and I just want to show you this. This person also had the strength card to come out. So some of you, both of you all, is kind of mirroring each other a little bit. I don't see this as a twin flame, but I do see it as a karmic relationship. Okay. But you're lacking the strength right now to put dedication and hard work into trying to find a new love. You're really wanting to reignite the Knight of Wands, this passion you really had with this person. Okay. And if they open to the offer, you'll be down with it. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But right now I see you as not being very compassionate, not having the endurance, because you're not connecting to your emotions. You're lacking the strength. That's because you're emotionally unstable right now. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. This person also is trying to gain the strength after you and this other person has had all of these conflicts and arguments. Okay. But in a way, this other person is kind of viewing this as they has released a sense of burden from them. Because remember, they're coming from a heartbreak. Okay. They seeing you as, well, this person I'm dating or with is more grounded. They have their money together. Okay, they have a sense of they can take care of their self, and what do they really need me for? Okay, that's how they sitting in their energy. And you see them as a spiritual connection or as a friendship, as being very close feeling to them, because you still want to unleash the wild side of yourself and to move forward with this relationship. But you started to see some things and started to try and heal your heart also by valuing your self-worth, that this person may not be worthy of actually the Two of Cups that I'm wanting to give back to them. Okay, that's why the universe is asking you to become more grounded and to get out of your head. Okay, the Nine of Swords, get out of your head. You're thinking more about this relationship than it actually is rooted on earth. Okay, it's more in your head, it's more in your thoughts and dreams and fantasy. Okay, through the Six of Cups of the connection y'all had at one time. Okay, yes, you are needing to try and balance yourself, the other air sign of Libra. Now you will start to get epiphanies and downloads through this eclipse. Okay, that's why you have to remain grounded and connect with your emotions and feel your emotions in order for you to be able to move forward still. If this person does not want to come back to you, you still have to heal yourself. Now, this is your sexual tarot. Two cards I got in the middle. Here we go again. Fire and air. Okay. You had the Ace of Swords to come out in reverse. Okay. Where that I feel that you may have sexually moved on maybe with somebody else right quick. But I don't feel it as a passionate connection. You may have came out of the energy of being celibate, okay, and had sex with somebody real quick after you learned some type of truth out of this argument and conflict that you had, okay. Now, this person with the Knight, the King of Wands in reverse, okay, which is their fire side of their self, the Aries, they are not very passionate or given the level of passion that they had with you at one point in time. And I get to their sexual side in a minute. So your beginning sexual card was the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Where that you have you've planted the seeds. Okay. You planted the seeds and was waiting on the growth of this sexual connection or this relationship overall. Remember the Hierophant here, Two of Cups. Okay. So even with your sexual encounter with this person, you always made sure that things was set up right for y'all to have, a nice sexual encounter whenever that person was around you. Okay. You put the hard work in. So you was waiting on a fruition from this relationship. Okay. That goes to the Eight of Pentacles, dedication. Okay. You spent a lot of money on this person. Okay. You also could have bought some type of sexual toys or something like that with the Seven of Pentacles. um but I see that you was dedicated, okay, and was ready to give yourself fully to this sexual connection here. But then I feel after this Five of Swords in reverse, okay, y'all may not have no arguments lately or toward the end or separation of this relationship, okay, but it still left you in your feelings. But the things that was said, okay, somebody revealed or took the mask off here. And it used to be a lot of oral sex going on here. Okay. Okay. Especially from your side, Gemini, Ms.Sweet. Okay. But I feel with it in the two of in the reverse here that you learned something out of this conflict, out of this arguments that y'all had back and forth all the time. So now you have the Nine of Pentacles, which that at one point in time you just realized that, you know, myself, because you had the Ace of Swords to come out. Remember, I said that at one point in time you might have been just celibate, okay, but you came out of that. It's because the Nine of Pentacles came out in reverse. So you may have tried to go toward a new relationship, okay? Or you will be ready to go toward a new relationship soon. That's why you had the Ace of Wands here, okay? Now, the Ace of Wands also is a phallic card, where that if this person allows you to have another sexual relationship with them, you may decide not to let go of them. That will be the Taurus side of you, okay? Even if you know that this person is cheating, or if you are cheating, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is not a single person. That's a person in a relationship. So now you had the Three of Pentacles in reverse, where that at one point in time you felt like you put a you tried to learn from this person sexually, or they tried to learn from you, but somebody always left somebody hanging, okay? Not coming through on time, not really fulfilling you, okay, and all your passionate needs that you wanted, okay? Because Three of Pentacles came up in reverse. So that made you decide, Two of Swords, making a decision in reverse, okay, not to put any more hard work into this relationship. And that's why you had the World to come out after that, okay? Where that you felt like, okay, maybe I need to let this end, okay, so I can begin anew. That's why you had the Ace of Wands to come out. But it was still depending on what you maybe was thinking that this other person, or how they was feeling, okay? Because somebody was cheating. Somebody was cheating somewhere, okay? And I think it might have been you, Gemini. All right. So I already showed you their King of Wands. Now, their other side, they have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, where that it may be a missed opportunity for them, okay? Maybe at one time they felt like they don't want to bend over backwards anymore to have this sexual connection with you, or a new start, okay? I see y'all not dating, or this person hasn't asked to go out with you or to be around you right now. They haven't even asked for any sexual encounter or dates with you, okay? I also have the Eight of Cups. They also had an Eight of Cups in reverse, but in their sexual tarot, where that they are not connecting to their feelings anymore either, okay? At one point in time they may have felt like this relationship was getting too dangerous for them, far as their heart chakra, and arguments and conflict, okay? Or they may have felt like you threatened them. Somebody may have threatened somebody here. But again, they have the Knave of Wands, okay? Where that this other person that you're dealing with, I think this is the Aries side of them, of being spoiled, where that they always wanted stuff when they wanted. They always want to have sex when they wanted to have sex, okay? And that also could have put you in some type of mood where that when you wanted it, they left you hanging, okay? Three of Pentacles in reverse. The other card was the Seven of Wands, okay? Where that at some point in time, maybe they had to leave an ex, or they was the one that went back to an ex and cheated on you, and it was like a hush hush type of sexual encounter. Because the Seven of Wands does talk about being blocked or blocking somebody, okay? So they may had to try and block their ex while they was trying to be in a relationship with you. But the reason I was saying about the cheating is because now we have the Knave of Pentacles, And you see that person inside the cloak, like they're hiding who they really are. I believe that's who this person is. Okay. I feel that this person was really hiding their true feelings and wasn't really revealing their true self to you sexually and in this relationship. Okay. They was trying to hold on to this relationship, but with the Seven of Swords, I believe that they had a different personality or a different energy, that when they wasn't around you, they was doing things that they didn't have any business here. Okay. Now I also have the Queen of Swords here, where that you may have already made a decision to cut this off, because the Queen of Swords came up in reverse. And remember, I did say that I think this may be a same-sex relationship, but if it is, then um, it may not be anymore, because this person may have Seven of Swords, went back to somebody, okay, that was not the same sex as them. So they may have went to a male divine masculine energy and betrayed you, Seven of Swords, okay? Which I believe that this may have been, or this person you were dealing with was bisexual, and maybe you didn't know it, and that's why they had the cloak on. They was hiding their true self. Now, the Seven of Swords, if it's not cheating, this person could have been in the energy by not revealing who they truly are, if they were bisexual, okay, and you didn't know, that they was hiding who they really were, and you didn't really know it. Okay, you see how the person is in the cloak there, and the girl that he's having sex with, she don't even really know who he is. So that's also how this relationship kept you emotionally unstable. Okay. So we're gonna end your reading with some time and oracle cards, and this will be your reading. Always email me and let me know how your reading resonated with you, or if you have any questions. Look for a sign. Okay. Exactly what I was saying. I feel like my deck is upside down. Next card is perfect timing. Okay. And those angel answer oracle cards can be for questions that you had in your mind. Practice. Remember, I said to make plans and focus and see beyond the current stuff that's going on right now, because your level of success and happiness is coming. Okay. That's why you're sitting in a sense of contemplation time. But you need to dream bigger and see beyond and have the strength, the Leo card here, to go toward what you're trying to manifest, which is not this type of small time type of relationship. And I also see and feel that about your entrepreneurship, abundance. See, as soon as I said it. One more. I think this one want to come out. Courage. See, as soon as I said Leo, to have the courage to go toward what you're dreaming. Okay. Stay focused, stay grounded. Okay. You really need to ground yourself as an earth sign. So, like I said, counselor, this talk is going to happen again. Okay. Now, when it do, don't become combative. Just try and get to the root of the problem. Do forgiveness, give forgiveness. Okay. So you can continue to heal yourself, even if this person does not want to get back with you. Okay. They do see you as I feel that they really don't want to make a sexual connection back with you. Okay. And I feel that's a good thing, because really, with the cards that I've seen, they're not really revealing truly who they are. Okay. not as much as you were. But the counselor is here. Okay, so it says you are a natural counselor, and you had that twice. As many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Where did I see that? Almost similar to this one. You're a powerful healer and keep up the great work. So you also, somebody else may be talking to you about their relationships. Okay, it seems like that's the Gemini part of you, where a lot of people come to you for advice. Okay, so if you're giving out advice about relationships and how to mend and heal your heart and to try and move forward and this and that, you need to continue to work on your own self. Okay, because you're a natural counselor, so you really need to get yourself grounded, because you know that people come to you for advice. They talk to you about their relationships. They value your sense of opinion as a Gemini. Okay, continue to use your third eye of awareness here, but you will get this information again from this person that they will be contacting you. Okay, I see that they mostly want to keep it as a friendship and not a sexual connection like that anymore, but I do feel that you will have a new friendship if you make time to go out on a date with somebody else. Okay, have the courage and stand up for what you believe in. Yes. Look for a sign for when the universe is about to bring this person into your life. It will be perfect timing. That is going to bring you into this sense of abundance. That's why they want you or need you to connect with your emotions, so you won't turn this person away, because this new friendship is going to be your new beginning, your new start here. Okay, so this is what you need to practice. You need to practice healing your heart, connecting with your emotions, and becoming more rooted and grounded, and to get out of your head, air sign Gemini. Okay, thank you so much for watching Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. I'll see you next time.